Welcome to our Power Yoga series. I hope to inspire you to begin your journey on the mat in yoga, to enjoy the full benefits that the mat and yoga can give you. Now, practicing yoga on the mat every day finds the wisdom of yoga speaking to you individually on the mat as you adopt several asanas and several flows that are designed to engage different parts of your body. We're doing back bends and forward bends. They energize and ignite the full frame of the spine, allowing you to implement and employ each and every muscle on your body from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Now, these full inversions have many benefits, including weight loss, mindfulness, mind control. Now, we're also using pranayama, or the breath control, using our prana breath, the breath of fire, and dhyana, all breath control, ujjayi breaths as well, all breath control that are techniques to allow us to adopt our body mass to implement them, the various asanas or the poses. Instead of using equipment, you're actually using your body weight to allow you to move further and further within the flows and within the sets, okay? Now, I encourage each and every one of you to just explore and invest time on the mat, to join me on the mat in a yoga practice. Practicing yoga routinely and putting it as part of your day, the more and more you get to do it on a daily basis, 20-30 minutes a day will do more for you than an hour or two every now and then. So as you culminate your practice and you adopt all these different strengthening asanas, they help you to rejuvenate your practice and help you to carry on a day-to-day, making it part of your daily life, okay? Now, there are so many benefits that have begun, including the endocrine system, which really balances our mood on a day-to-day, which is very important as it helps us to navigate the challenges of the day by giving us those happy hormones that are really a dopamine or cortisol hit that really comes to us to our aid, okay? Now, whether you're a runner, or you're just an athlete, or you're just practicing yoga, or just looking to strengthen or to build on your weight, or you're helping to lose weight, yoga is really the best way to go. And I encourage you to just look up all the methods that you're using, okay? So we're strengthening our deltoids as well as our sternum, which is the T-bone shape at the front of our chest here, as well as the deltoid muscle. They really help us to get into our shoulder rotation, which helps us to balance our weight out from the neck and into the upper chest area when we come into our inversions, such as the headstands, or when we're doing our parallel pose, for example. Now, these flows allows us to get deeper and deeper into back bends as well, as we're doing our balancing act that allows us to open our chest even more and really implement and adopt the entire muscles around the frame of the spine, including all the way up to the tailbone. We adopt them and implement them so that this way we're using our weight as a tool, okay? So let us turn our weight into a tool that we're able to work out with on the mat, okay? Good. We're starting in hero's pose today. As we get comfortable in simple seated or in hero's pose here, we are getting into our knee and our foot rotation, okay? Now, the more our foot rotation gets involved, the more we get to go deeper and deeper into heroes, okay? We'll be able to transition from heroes to camel from here and really get into that deeper parts of the body, okay? Good. We're going to start in our ego wrap here, while we're trying to open up into a simple seated here. Our hamstrings and our quads are really on fire at this point, just helping us to get more and more into formation here, okay? Don't fret, just breathe in, okay? Good. So as we're trying to mechanically separate our shoulder tissues away from each other, it's a deep tissue engagement here in ego wrap, trying to separate the shoulders away from each other. We're just going to bend it forward here, okay? Just let it roll to allow us to get deeper and deeper into this shoulder rotation, deep shoulder stretch action going on, okay? Good. We come up, then we do it on the second side, okay? Now, pranayama, very important for our breath control, so that we don't hold our breath, allows us to get deeper into our balance. Good. Come up here. Good. Now, we need to go into our hero stretch here. Try to, as much as possible, to lean on your breath, okay, for breath control. Now open open up the shoulder and the sternum lifts to get deeper into hero's pose here, okay? Good. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings and the quads and the quadriceps. Really strengthening for us here. It's like a deep stretch within the hamstrings, all the way up to the quads, and we feel it as our foot starts to rotate, and we get into that space between our knee as well as our ankle rotation. Also, our foot rotation is also engaged fully here, okay? Stretch to our hamstrings and our quads. Open the chest, sternum, shoulder rotation, active going. Good. So come out. We might be able to get into our camel pose. So come into camel. Open up the chest. Beautiful, nice, deep, steady breaths here. Okay. Good. Open up the chest to a nice, easy, wide stretch here. Open up the chest through the sternum and lift all the way up into backbends, okay? Breathe in. Try to open the legs about hip width distance apart, and try to avoid the big toes touching, okay? As I'm doing now. It just limits us to go further into our camel, okay? Now we're coming into child's pose, big toes touching, just releasing the lower back zone, and just be down. And we don't really want to put too much pressure on the lower back, okay? We just want to come off easy and work our way into it, okay? With nice ease and control. Good. Open up that left hip, square it up, and come up. Here, we come into Vinyasa 1, 2, we evolve, good, we square it up, we're coming to evolve deeper into our arm here, opening up that hip, good, we come to face down, and we're going to bring our right knee down, and we're going to get deeper into our hip over here. Now I want you to tilt your left foot at the upper quadrant of the mat here, and just try to open to get deeper into this hip opener here. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. Good. Come into our crescent stretch. Really try to get deeper here by coming to the ball of your right hand and open up the chest even more. Breathe with the sternum, gaze to the ceiling. Good. Come down. We're going to come into our pigeon pose here. Gaze to the front of the mat here. Open up the chest, shoulder rotation action going on. Get into backbends. Good. Might be able to stand in backbends today. Or you might be able to take your pigeon down to stretch even more deeply. And then full plantar pose it with our quad stretch here, okay? Breathe it in. Good. Come out. the hip, breathe it in, breathe, flex and point, good, square, and shoot. Coming to Virasana 1, 2, reverse, and then full cartwheel. Nice steady breath here. Good. And then we come here to just squaring up. We're dropping our left knee now to come into our right hip. We're tilting our right foot to the upper quadrant of the mat here, opening the chest as in backbends here, still actively engaging. Nice breath control. Good. That's possible. We might be able to come down here to get deeper into our hip here. Nice deep opener. Good. Feel the stretch on the side body as well. And the hamstrings and the quads getting a nice deep stretch here. Gaze to the front of the mat. Okay, one more breath here. Good. Now we'll come to a crescent, low lunge crescent twist here. Open the back, shoulders, nice deep stretch here, quadricep, and straight. Good. Come out into pigeon. While we're in pigeon and all throughout our flow, we're still in backbends, okay? Engaging in our backbends. Just come to the frame, into our backbends as well as into our upper and lower back stretch here. Really getting the backbends, okay? Then you might be able to take your pigeon down to all the way to the floor. Or you can get up backbends here. Breathe. Wherever you are, you just breathe it in. Good. You come out. And we're now coming to the ball of our right hand to just get deeper into our quad stretch here. Stretch, stretch. Good. We're coming out. We're really going to take our down dog now, where we're opening up our shoulders. Open the shoulders to a nice shoulder rotation. Nice deep stretch here. Raise up the heels. Descend the heels slowly. As we activate the upper chest area to go deeper to open, okay? Good. Now we're going to come raise our left hip open here. Open it to square. We're coming out here into our triangle stretch, okay? Just fix it a little count here. Now going to the Virasana 1, and then 2, 2, and stay here, okay? Now we're going to come into our bind here. Might be able to do a wrist bind actually. Open up the chest. Breathe in. Good. 2. And 1. Squaring up the heels. Get nice and deep and steady in our engagement here. Good. Come down. And flow. Okay? Good. Plank, up dog, plank, down dog. Feeling our right hip. Square it on up. Open it more intently. Reflex. Good. Square. Come up. Virasana 1 and 2. Really try to get into your hip here, your thighs. Get your thighs activated. hamstring stretch action is really going on here. Good. Might be able to bring it all the way down actually. And just face up into the sky. Open up a hump. We might come to a side body stretch here. And then we meet in our bind. Open up the chest. The front is in there. Nice steady breathing here. Open. Nice deep stretch. Stretch, stretch. Good. Bring it up. Back and flow down. Put the leg. Flex and point. Down. Leg. Up. Dog. Good. Now we walk all the way up to the front of the mat. Come to a forward fold here. Mountain. Tadasana. Mountain pose, okay? Open the chest. Nice steady breathing here. Good. I'm just going to come up here for our standing pose. We might begin in Virabhadrasana 3. Our arms should be the same way, okay? Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Come up. Good. Now, as we're sitting in tree pose, so let's come to for a side shot here. This is one of the reasons I prefer working my flow in short. So the skin, when I do tree pose in tight, it just doesn't. The grip is just not as great, okay? Good. Open up the glutes. Now, it takes a while for our thigh gap to start showing. We just work on it, okay? Good. Now, we're going to come to the dance pose here. Keep you to that right. Good. Keep warm. Mountain, again. Plank, hold it, open, tighten the abs and obliques. Good. Come to up dog. Open up the chest. Lower back and upper back. Nice deep stretch here. Plank. And down. Good. Open up that right hip. Good. Square it up. And we're just going to walk it in, okay? Or you might actually be able to jump all the way up to the front of the mat. Take a nice jump. Just going to square at the center here. And we just start now in our Virasana 3. Lifting up our left foot. Arms in the same plane. Good. Airplane. We want our airplane to just really cruise, okay? Tighten the abs. Good. We come into standing tree pose. Good. Now come to the side. Review shift here. For tree pose variation. Ground the tree pose. Feel very supported over our tree pose here. Good. And right here we come to the front. Actually, to open our tree pose even more, which is good. It really strengthens, it works on multiple body organs, okay, as well as muscles. We're really strengthening our abs as well in tree pose. Allowing us to come to a nice stable tree pose. Really opening up our chest even more now. Breathing in more. Inside. Relaxing the body. Feel the thighs and the glutes actually really taking root. Good. Open the chest. Breathe in. Close the fingers here. Extend. Separate the arms away from each other. Good. And down. And the tree pose here. I'm going to kick our left foot back this time. Kick. More and more. Good. Oh, it's very good. Especially the hip with all the openness that we did. Good. Now we're going to come into Prasarita. Just fix our garment as we're coming into inversions now, so that we're nice and comfy. Good. So, Prasarita. Sitting more to the back of the mat. It's nice, strong back here. Engage the entire frame of the body. Relax, breathe. We might be able to come to the crown of our heads, but there's no rush here. Let's letting this gravity take us there, okay? Good. Open the hip. Breathe in and out. Feel that fire in the abs, the obliques. Take in some deep ujjayi breaths here. Pretend there's a mirror right in front of you. I want you to fog up that mirror, okay? Pranayama. Fog up the mirror with your breath, okay? Good. Last, make it deeper here. Flexor point in full split here. Opening, we're not in our neck at all, we're in the upper chest here, so you get into back bends, okay? Deeper and deeper into back bends. Now we're laying the foundation for a scorpion. Good. Open up the back. Now some days it feels different, and that's okay. Good, come on slowly, okay? Nice and steady control, okay? As we're getting deeper and deeper into back bends here, just breathe in, okay? Even more wider, free. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Mr. Bed. Tilt, baby. Tilt. As we tilt. Tilt, baby. Good. Come down slowly. Beautiful. A nice controlled landing is always just perfect, okay? We don't want to crash land here on the mat, okay? We just really employ every frame, every muscle, and our body weight really becomes our workbench, okay? Inversion. Good. Backbends. Nice steady stretch here in backbends. Good. Come out slowly, okay? Beautiful. Nice controlled landing. Just amazing, okay? Now the tendency is to move out our elbows, so we're shooting up. We should try to avoid that, okay? We should try to avoid it. Should I get you that habit, okay? Makes our headstand a little bit topsy-turvy. Just want to be as controlled as possible. Okay? Good. Good. Come down. Beautiful. Nice control. Okay. Just make sure that I'm not out of frame at all. Yeah. Did you see? That's what I mean. I just came out of my elbow balance and tripod. Should be avoided at all times, okay? Should avoid that. Good. Good. Beautiful. Now we just try to rest it back in child's pose. And then we meet now into bridge. Okay? Beautiful bridge pose, just fixing my helmet so that we're able to get into a nice bridge pose. Tailbone lifts, knuckles grasping, clasping to the head here, raise the chest, the sternum. Try to lift the sternum up to your lips here. More. The quads and the hamstrings are really employed here. Breathe. Good. Lift up the spine. Breathe. Gaze to the front of the mat. Relax your face, throat, tongue, eyes. Just relax. Breathe. Okay. Yes. Lift even higher. To the crown of the head. Back down. And rest quiet. Good. You're coming to recline pigeon. We're lucky enough to have a pigeon. Really taking the full benefits of a pigeon here. Coming to a happy baby. And then now we're all coming into marbles. Breathe. Take a wide crowd here. Hip width distance apart, so feet. Take our breath of fire here, okay? So your mirror, just form a mirror, okay? If that step to be a little claustrophobic, you just, rub your back. Remains exactly where we are. Now, safe space on the mat. Good. Good. Come out. Good. Thank you so much for joining me in our first class for today. I'll see you in our next class, okay?